on the worst day, if I find out something's happened to my husband, I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. I want to have financial security. That money is freedom. It's not about being able to go to Maui. It's about the freedom to do what needs to be done so that I can pick myself back up again. One of the best things about being a service professional is building real relationships with your clients, understanding what's going on in their life, understanding what's changing, what their pain points are, what their happiness is. And that always brought me so much joy. And it still does say with a lot of my clients of hearing that their kids are going to college or hearing that they're buying a second home, hearing that they paid off their mortgage because of some of the work that we've been able to do with agencies. And so to me, the true joy is understanding that everything is people. People have, the opportunity to hit their potential and do some great things. And I think as a service professional, when we hear and we keep our eyes and ears open, there's so much opportunity for us to recommend life insurance. We hear about life changes that happen all the time, right? Sometimes we hear TMI, too much information, didn't need to know that, but thank you. So as you're listening, listen for clues that lead to life insurance. A big one I always like to say is getting married. When two people get married, now we have joint incomes, kids may follow. And for many people in America today, they're a two-income family by necessity. And so when you think about the fact that if somebody's got childcare obligations or one person tragically passes away, that one income is difficult. And I like to tell the story. Unfortunately, I had a friend, got married, love of his life. They were a gorgeous couple, like 26 years old. Went out and bought a house that they were stretched with two incomes to get. And about 9 months after getting married, it turned out she had stage 4 liver cancer and she ended up passing away. Now, when you're 26 and you have liver cancer, they throw every drug under the sun, covered by insurance, not covered by insurance. And he ended up in a mortgage he could not afford and $50,000, $60,000 in medical debt. And she didn't have life insurance because they were going to get to it, right? Now, you think about that and you think, man, life insurance could have made his grieving so much easier. And the way I like to approach life insurance personally is on the worst day, if I find out something's happened to my husband, I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. I want to have financial security. That money is freedom. It's not about being able to go to Maui. It's about the freedom to do what needs to be done so that I can pick myself back up again. Another trigger is babies. People have babies and they don't realize how inexpensive it is to get your child life insurance right then and there, or looking at life insurance for the two parents now because college is expensive. And if something were to go down to one income, what would their lives look like? Childcare, all of those issues. Another big one I like to think about is, people buying bigger homes. We're talking about mortgage protection there. Again, if one spouse passes, what happens? And just even thinking about the average cost of a funeral. My dad passed away at a very, cremated, I'd say a very baseline funeral. And it was still $12,000, that we had to come up with, we paid for, which was fine. But we're in a situation where that was fine, where for many people, that would put a huge financial burden on them. So think about it as you're listening to your clients and doing amazing service work. What are the things that you need to be listening for that trigger life insurance? And you'll find this in our blog that we have associated with this video. And we have our processes of looking and giving it. We just developed how to explain any coverage. And I think that that's a huge opportunity. Life insurance is included in that. So check it out, but don't be shy. Make recommendations on life insurance to your clients. It will pay you back tenfold.